Alright, you guys, in this video, I'm going to show you the opportunities and pipelines inside of GoHighLevel and how we specifically use it for our Google Ads clients and how we filter in all the leads, the phone calls from our clients' Google Ads campaigns, filter them in here, and then we can go ahead and categorize it for our client, or we can give access to our client's team and they can go ahead and do that as well. And this is best for reporting, how many leads closed, how many did not close, etc. So here we are inside one of our clients' accounts, and you can see that they have this pipeline. Now, if you're not sure what a pipeline is, it's essentially a sales tool where you can categorize leads, give them a dollar amount, put notes. Why did they close? Why did they not close? When do they need to be followed up? A team, an established business would use this effectively to see how much money they're making, how much they're not bringing in, where they can improve, etc. And this is very valuable to clients, especially if you're offering Google Ads services. This could be an upsell, or you can give this for extra value, whatever you want to do. So we have, in this specific example, we've given our client access, their team access to the pipeline. So they log in, they categorize all these leads themselves. So let me go ahead and show you around really quick. So a pipeline, this is what it looks like. Now, every business will have different columns or stages, as GoHighLevel calls them. So at the top here, we have new lead, needs follow-up, closed, did not close, dead lead, and existing customer. We also have filtering options, so we can go ahead and see when, how many opportunities or leads came in from the last 7 days, what happened with them this year, last month, etc. We can also go ahead and do a bunch of different filtering. There's also notes. So if I click on these three dots, click additional info, and then do note. This allows me to hover over certain notes. So we can see over here, we have these little icons, gave a quote, and then we also have tags. So if a certain person came from a form submission or a phone call, we can tag them specifically. So this one says Google Ads phone call. So we know our client from this Google Ads phone call got $235. And you can kind of go through all these. This was a chat widget form submission. This was a Google Ads phone call and organic phone call. We have Google Ads phone call. So you can kind of go ahead and see how valuable this is. Now for the did not close leads, right? For example, we can say gave a quote. That's what the receptionist said on their team. LVM, I'm not sure what that means. Quoted 235 at party unit. And you can kind of go ahead and navigate through these and see what happened. Oh, LVM means left voice message, I believe. Quoted event, we can see quoted. So we can better see why these leads aren't closing. And it's up to the receptionist in this case, or a client in this case, to go ahead and categorize these, give the reasons why, and we can talk to the client, see how they can improve, stuff like that. Now, how do we set this all up? So you go to pipelines under opportunities, and you can see we have two. We have the Google Ads sales pipeline and the organic lead sales pipeline. If we click on the pencil icon, you can see the columns or the stages that we have. So new lead, closed, did not close, etc. If you want to create one, just say create. You can give yours a name. You can give your pipeline a name and then create the columns there. And then you'll see it in this dropdown. Now, for example, let's say we want to click on one of these. We can go ahead and go to notes, leave a note here. We can give this a dollar amount. So let's say they closed for $1,000. That would add up over here in this close column. It would add up all of the leads and the dollar amount for all of them. So it's kind of easy. It does kind of the math for you, and you can see how much money you're making. Now, this is all cool and all, but let's go ahead and talk about how to get this all working with automations. So let's go to our automations. We have a Google Ads automations. And by the way, you guys, we have a paid ads system setup course. So if you guys want a snapshot for all of this and setting all this up automatically already in your account, go ahead and check the links in the description. We have a course and it shows you all of this as well. We also have a local Google Ads mastery course that does this as well, gives you the snapshots as well. So check those both out if you want. If you guys already use GoHighLevel and you guys just want to ask more questions about Google Ads and GoHighLevel, make sure to check out our community that we're now offering. So all of those will be in the description. But with that out of the way, let's keep going. So we have our Google Ads automations. So let's go to the form submission. So Google Ads form submissions here. Okay. So here we have a bunch of different forms for our client. You may only have one as the trigger. So depending on what you're using, you want to do add new trigger, and then it would be form submitted or survey submitted, Facebook ads, lead form submitted, whatever it is. You want to make sure to use the right trigger. Then we have internal email notifications and text notifications going to our client. You don't have to do that, or you can if you want. Again, we show all of this in our courses. The main thing is create or update opportunity. So if you click on the plus button, there should be one called opportunity. If you want to just type in OPP, create/update opportunity. So if you click on this, you can see we put these people from the Google Ads form leads into the Google Ads sales pipeline. Then we put them to land in that first column, in the new lead column. Opportunity name is just the contact name. You could put also the phone number, so space dash and then go here, click contact, and then you can do phone number. That actually might be better, so we know their phone number as well. Opportunity source is Google Ads forms lead, and then we do status is open. So if we go back here, if someone submits a form, it'll be their name dash phone number here, and then the source will be right here, Google Ads phone call. So that's how we do it. And then the status is open. All that means is that it's blank. It's not green or red like it shows right now. Then we hit save, and that's pretty much it. Then it'll be in the pipeline, and then your team will see it or your client will see it as well. We do the same thing for phone calls. So when we do phone calls for our dynamic tracking numbers, so we do one for our phone numbers as well. So we have a click to call number and a Google Business Profile ads number. So whenever somebody calls that, so we do call status as the trigger, and then we add a filter. And all it does is call direction is incoming, and then we choose the phone numbers that we want. So whenever someone calls those Google Ads specific phone numbers, we send an email, we add a tag, and then we create the pipeline, put them in the pipeline, the new lead column, and then Google Ads phone call, and then the status as open. And that's pretty much it. Now, if you want to automatically mark these as green whenever somebody did close and red as when somebody did not close, then what you want to do is you want to create other automations. What we've done is opportunity automations. So whenever an opportunity is marked as closed, we go ahead and update their status. So the trigger is pipeline status changed or stage changed. So we do in pipeline, Google Ads sales pipeline, and the pipeline stage or the column is closed. So whenever somebody gets moved to that, they get like this. Whenever I drag this to closed and put that lead in there, what happens? Well, what we do is just add a action called create or update opportunity. We go to the correct pipeline and we put in pipeline stage is closed. We leave everything else blank, and then we put 1 as the status, and then that's it. And we have this if else condition if they're from Google Ads or the organic leads pipeline. So it's the same thing. Now, vice versa, if they did not close, right? We do this the same automation, but the trigger will be pipeline stages did not close, and then the status will be lost. And then that's what makes these red automatically and green automatically. This is also helpful for reporting. If you have some sort of reporting software like agency analytics or use the GoHighLevel dashboards, this will automatically display like kind of a graph or a funnel kind of icon or graph that shows, okay, you have 27 leads that were won and then 200 that were lost. So that's kind of how that works if you guys want that as well. So I hope that video helps. Again, we add tags in the automations as well. You just add tag as the action. And then to give our clients access, what we do is we go to settings in our client sub account, go to my staff. We click add employee, and then we get our client's information, whoever wants logins, first name, last name, email, and then user roles. You want to go ahead and select a user, not an admin, unless you want to give them full access. And then there's specific permissions if you only want them to have access to the opportunities. For that, what you want to do, if you only want to give your client certain permissions or someone on their team certain permissions, these are the ones that we use. We use dashboard stats, opportunities, contacts, lead value. Lead value you need so they can, put a dollar amount for the leads. They have attribution reporting, so we know that they can listen to the calls, their Google Ads reporting, conversations, and then that's pretty much it. So if you don't want them to have access to conversations, you can toggle that off. Same with contacts, but opportunities really is all you need. Lead value, and then the reporting ones is up to you, and the dashboard stats is up to you as well. So I hope that video helps. If you guys have any questions, please let us know, and I will see you guys in the next video.